Yo, what is up, everybody? It is your favorite fat boy, Ray coming at you with another Fat Boy Takes. Yes, it is 9:53 a.m., and your boy is doing a pod during the week. Well, actually, I had wrote all the notes on freaking Saturday and Friday. I was gonna do it then, but I was hella tired from work. All this working, have your boy tired as fuck. But yeah, on today's part, we're going to talk about the trade deadline. Yes, the trade deadline was like kind of underwhelming, but it's okay. I'll give some takes on that. I'll kind of talk about the trades today, which ones I like, which ones I do not like. Also, I'm gonna talk about the Raps and Celtics today. The reason I'm kind of doing it like that now because it's kind of easier to do just like two teams instead of doing like six teams. I literally feel like I'm here forever, and I don't even know if you guys even sit through that whole thing. But whoever sits through the whole thing, I really appreciate it because I know it is kind of hard hearing me talk for an hour, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be hard getting through this pod because I'm pretty sure you can tell your boy is a little bit under the weather, which I am. I stay sick. Like, I've been sick this whole winter. This whole winter sucks ass. I literally should have taken something not to get sick, but here we are. Your boy's gonna get into it right now. Also, don't forget to follow the pod on Podbean, Spotify. Oh, if you look for this pod on Spotify, it is fat. It's a Fat Boy Takes with spaces between every word. My buddy showed me the other day that it's not all together, that it's all separated. Kind of weird, but whatever. But yeah, I'm also on Apple Podcasts. Don't forget to follow there. Without further ado, let's get into this one. This one will probably be short and sweet pod, nothing crazy. Oh, and I'll also talk about a little bit about the Super Bowl. I was obviously wrong, but it is okay because your boy don't give a shit because he didn't give a fucking one. Alright, well, here we go. Alright, so let's get into this trade deadline. So basically, like, to me, I feel like there was only like two big trades. Like, two really, really important ones. But I will talk about all of them. And those two important trades to me was the Wiggins and D'Lo trade, and then the Morris trade to the Clippers. Other than that, the Capella trade's like whatever. It's not a trade that's gonna have any impact on the season. Like right now, kind of same with the D'Lo one, but that one doesn't really matter because that one time will tell. But basically, I'm gonna talk about the D'Lo trade first. The D'Lo for Wiggins, the swap. To me, I feel like that trade is gonna be a bad trade in the long run because I think D'Lo is the better player. We've already had Wiggins in the league for 6 years, seen that he has not lived up to anybody's expectations. Everybody literally thought Wiggins was going to be a mini LeBron. Super, super athletic, was able to shoot when he came in the league, but he wasn't he has not lived up to those expectations. As to where D'Lo came in with like not crazy high expectations, he's actually exceeded his expectations. The kid's been balling. I just find it very weird that Steve Kerr was like, I don't know about this, about him and the fit. He looked fine to me playing for that team. I guess, and then that's one thing about D'Lo too. D'Lo is a killer. D'Lo is not afraid to take a big shot. D'Lo got ice in his veins. That man literally says, yo, I got ice in my veins. It is very, very true. I've seen that kid just pull up and take some pretty big shots and not give a shit. As to Wiggins, I never see Wiggins Wiggins does not have that killer mentality to me. Wiggins is like one of those players that's like hella passive, and it's really, really weird because Andrew Wiggins can literally get to the rim at will. So it's like really, really weird just watching these two dudes play. D'Lo's a smaller guy, and he's just not afraid to go at the basket to take a big shot. To where Wiggins is like more passive. Their stats are like literally identical, but to me, I feel like D'Lo is the better player because D'Lo's also the better playmaker. And D'Lo is, like I said, I just said it, the man's a killer. He ain't afraid to take no big shots. The man ain't afraid. of the spotlight. As to where Wiggins, he kind of shies away from it. Like, I've been hearing reports that, everybody's like, oh, D'Lo didn't fit. I don't understand how D'Lo didn't fit. D'Lo was playing fine with the Golden State Warriors. I guess Kerr didn't like the fit, so Kerr was like, whatever, he traded him. Which is, I guess it's good for D'Lo. He gets a fresh start again. Also, he gets to play with his friend Cat. Cat's been wanting to play with D'Lo since he got in the league. So, obviously, the Timberwolves are happy. They're going to get to keep Cat happy. Because, obviously, Cat is miserable. The Timberwolves have not lived up to the hype since they got Cat and they had Wiggins. Also, they made the playoffs with Butler, but they were an 8 seed. Got bounced in the first round or whatever. So that team really has not lived up to any of the expectations either. But I guess Cat's happy. He's been wanting to play with his boys, so it's good. You keep him happy. Also, that just showed that the T-Wolves knew that Wiggins wasn't the franchise guy. Obviously, Cat is obviously the franchise guy. They show it by, obviously they went and go get his guy to keep him happy, to keep him, so he's not upset because they keep losing. I feel like D'Lo is the better player, but I feel like Wiggins is going to the better situation. The reason I say that is because, let's just be honest, the Warriors suck this year, but next year the Warriors are going to be fucking good. Like, real damn good. Once Seth comes back, once Clay comes back, Wiggins, and then you're gonna have Green playing at an elite level with his two of the best shooters in the league. That team's gonna be good again. Also, they're gonna have like a top 5 pick guaranteed because they're probably going to have the worst record in the league. So yeah, basically, I think the Warriors are gonna take an L on this trade because I think D'Lo is the better player. But I guess time will tell. Hopefully, I'm wrong. Like, me, I don't care. I'll take my L's. It don't matter to me. But I do feel like the Warriors are going to take this L. But I guess we'll find out. Now let's talk about the other trade. There's like two more trades. The Capella to Hawks trade. That trade to me was kind of weird. Like, the Rockets are just like, you know what, guys? We're going small. We're going to fucking play PJ Tucker at center. What the fuck? Like, bro, the West has nothing but size. This is like a trade to me that made no sense. It made sense for the Hawks, obviously. The Hawks have been looking for a big man for a while. And, they're going to get a good big man. I don't think he's worth 17 mil. Maybe around the 12 range, but whatever. That man got paid. But to me, this is a good trade for the Hawks. I think this is a bad trade for the Rockets. So even though their little small ball lineup is working right now, I don't see the small ball lineup working in the playoffs. So if they play the Nuggets or the Lakers, this team's fucked. Even though the Rockets did win their last game against the Lakers, mind you, they shot 19 for like 28 from 3. They made 19 threes. If the Rockets don't make 19 threes, they literally don't win that game. But they did win it. I like the trade for the Timberwolves picking up Malik Beasley, and then also the Nuggets, they shed salary, which is good for the Nuggets. Also, I know Paul Millsap is coming off the Bucks next year because he doesn't have an option. His contract is up, so they will get $30 million plus those expiring contracts to get off the Bucks. So to me, I feel like this trade was good for the Hawks, bad for the Rockets. I just feel like the Rockets already said this team is literally where it's gonna be. This team is not going to. Obviously, they know already they're not a championship team. It's obvious. The Clippers are better, the Lakers are better, the Nuggets are better. The Rockets just kind of sort of were just like, you know what, F it. We know we're not gonna do anything. Let's just blow it up. Well, not blow it up, but let's trade that piece and see how we do just going small. Because that's what they literally, this trade says to me. They're just throwing in the towel. Like, oh, fuck it. we're just going to try this, and we're just going to go at it 100% small ball all the time. Also, this is the other big trade that I think this is probably the biggest trade. Like, this is a trade that is going to affect the outcome of the Western Conference. Obviously, I've been saying this all the time. I have the Clippers as a lock to make it to the Western Conference Finals and the championship. This trade right here just makes that even easier for them. The fact that they went out there and got Marcus Morris for Joe Harkless and a first-round pick is mind-blowing to me. Like, they got this man for peanuts. I don't know what the hell the Lakers were thinking, not wanting to trade Kyle Kuzma and Danny Green. That to me was really, really weird, considering that the Lakers need shooting. They still need shooting. And Morris is shooting 44% from three. And I've been hearing a lot of people say, and also he's averaging 19 points. I've been hearing a lot of people say, like, it's easy to average 19 points playing for the Knicks. The Knicks are hella trash. And it's like, but he's shooting 44% from three. And another thing that Morris brings to the team, he brings toughness. This is a tough dude. This guy always leaves everything out on the floor. That is something I will say about Marcus Morris watching him play for the Celtics. This dude plays hard as shit. He gets in your face. He doesn't give a fuck. Like, he'll go at you. He does not care who the hell you are. Like, this dude is fucking a tough motherfucker. And that's something the Clippers, like, obviously the Clippers are tough already, but with this dude they get even meaner. I think that's something the Lakers needed. So I don't really understand why the Lakers were just so passive. Like, I don't get why Rob Pelinka did not want to give up Kuzma and Green. Green has been absolutely terrible the past 10 games, past like 20 games. And it's like, why didn't you just trade him? Who cares? And Kuzma's been awful against every single contender. Kuzma has been terrible. I have not seen Kuzma have a good game against a contender. I think he only had like one good game against a contender, and it was the Rockets. Other than that, he has been terrible. Morris, you already know what you're going to get from Morris. Even though last year he was averaging 15 off the bench, you were going to get production from this guy no matter what. This dude gets buckets, and he's a great defender. That's something the Lakers also needed. They needed a dude that can defend wings, which Morris can defend wings, and they didn't pull the trigger. So to me, this is the trade. The Clippers won the trade deadline. That's how I feel, because this is literally a trade that is going to affect the outcome of the Western Conference Finals. I think it just puts the Clippers even more above the Lakers. That's just how I feel. It's like no hate towards the Lakers. I just feel that this trade right here was the best one out of all the trades, because this one is the one that is going to affect the Western Conference the most when it comes to getting to the finals. So, and winning a championship. So, big ups to the Clippers. I feel like they won the trade deadline with this trade. Also, the Iggy trade, I'm going to talk a bit about that right now. That trade to me, even though they just got him for a first rounder, the fact that he's going to get paid $30 million for 2 years, I guess, well, $15 million for 1 year, and then it's an option the next year. I don't know. I liked where the Heat were at without him. I don't really feel like he is going to elevate this team above what they are. Like, I don't see him putting them over. They're literally paying him $15 million to come off the bench and average 6 points. Everybody literally keeps saying, like, oh no, the defense. I'm going to be 110% honest with you guys. I don't think Iggy can stop any of the wings of the Boston Celtics. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, those guys have just been playing so damn good. I just don't see Iggy. It's like Iggy can match up with one, but all three, good luck. Also, I think he's kind of old. He didn't look so hot in his debut, but mind you, he hasn't played a game since the finals of last year, so who knows? I guess we'll find out. after the All-Star break what he's made of. We're gonna see if he was in the lab like he said. But that's a trade I don't know. This is probably like the weirdest one out of all of them, because this is the one that you actually have to wait and see like if it's gonna pan out or not, because just for the simple fact that he hasn't played in so long, so you don't know what he's gonna give you. But I don't think, but for 15 mil, this man finessed the Heat. Finessed. Straight up, dude. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the trades. Like I said, I think the Clippers won the trade deadline with that trade. I think the Hawks made a good trade for Capella. And I guess, I don't know, I think that Rockets trade is a terrible trade. It's literally not going to do nothing for them. But whatever. We'll see. That's pretty much it for the trades. Let's get into the... First, I'm going to talk about the C's, and then we will talk about the Raps. And then that'll be it. Alright, let's talk about the C's, boys. So basically, the C's right now are sitting in third place in the Eastern Conference. They're proving all the haters wrong. So many haters were saying that these dudes were going to be a 6th seed. They're sitting up there in the 3rd seed, 2 games behind the Raptors. The Boston Celtics right now are balling. I'm just going to say that right now. It is safe to say the Boston Celtics have a big 4 right now. How everybody's playing. Gordon's playing out of his mind. JB's playing out of his mind. Jason Tatum is playing out of his mind. The proof is in the pudding. Jason Tatum just got Eastern Conference Player of the Week. Jaylen Brown got Eastern Conference Player of the Week last week. So that's 2 C's players back-to-back getting the ECF Player of the Week. So big ups to them. They got the 3rd best defense in the league right now. They got a top 5 net rating, top 5 offense. This team's rolling right now. That I'm just going to be honest, that Jaylen Brown contract is looking better and better every day. The kid has upped his game so much, it's insane. So it's like, I don't want to hear anybody ever say that Jaylen Brown contract was a terrible contract. And also, that thing hasn't even kicked in yet. It kicks in next season. So we're literally getting this 20 points a game production on a $7 million contract, which makes it even sweeter, dude. So that JB contract looking super fire right now. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. That contract looks so good right now. He's averaging, and also JB in the last 10 games is averaging 21 points. He's shooting 50% from the field, and he's playing great defense. This dude is on it right now. Also, Gordon Hayward in this 10-game stretch has been lights out. He's shooting 52% from the field, 46% from 3, and he's shooting 86% from the free throw line. He's averaging 19 points. It looks like the Utah Gordon is back. Hopefully he can stay consistent, because like I've been saying, I think for this team to have any chance to beat the Bucks, they're going to need Gordon to play at this level. I've been saying it all year. When he's attacking, he creates so much he makes the offense so much easier for everybody, for Kemba, for Jalen, for Jason. When he's attacking, he just opens up so much. And also, to me, I feel like he is the best playmaker on the team. He is the best passer on the team. Him and Kemba are the 2 best playmakers on the team. So when he's going, he collapses defenses. He's very, very good at hitting the open man for the J. So when he's playing at a high level, he makes his team very, very hard to beat, because he makes everybody else so much harder to guard when he's playing well. Also, Kemba, JT right now is freaking on fire. This boy is scorching hot right now. He's averaging 26 points. He's shooting 48% from the field. He's shooting 49% from 3. Jesus Christ, JT. Get him. And then also, like I said, he just got Eastern Conference Player of the Week. So he's coming off a very, very, very big week. The kid's been playing great. Mind you, the Celtics have a really, really big game coming up today. They play the Rockets. That should be a good game. If you're a Celtics fans, you got to be concerned about this one. James Harden always goes off against the C's, but we'll see. The C's have been playing very, very well. Also, that boy Kemba has been balling as well. He's finally back from injuries. It looks like he's getting knocking a little bit of the rust off. So he's shooting 38% from the field, 40 from 3, 86% from the line. He's averaging 5 assists, averaging 21 points. So obviously, there you have it. There's a reason this team is doing so well. They literally have 4 players averaging 20 points per game. Team's just playing great right now. Also, they have the second best net rating in the league, 5th best offense, 3rd best defense. So this team is going to be pretty damn hard to beat in the playoffs. I don't think anybody wants to see this team in the playoffs. Also, I got to give it up to Daniel Theis. Daniel Theis has been incredible. He has been balling. His defense has stepped up so much. Like, I'm impressed. Like, his defense has grown so much this year. It's nice to watch because I've been watching that guy since he got drafted by the C's. Well, since they signed him, he didn't get drafted. And it's nice to watch that his hard work is paying off. I guess we'll see what these dudes do in the playoffs because this team is a bona fide top 3 seed. Obviously, the Bucks have the 1 seed locked up, so the Celtics are fighting the Raps for that 2nd seed. And on that note, let's start talking about the Raps. The Raps are currently on a 15-game win streak. This team is literally fucking killing right now. They have the 4th best net rating. They have the 2nd best defense in the league. Pascal is really, really showing that he's the man, that he deserved that max. The kid is playing fucking great. The kid was injured. He's back. Ever since he came back, he's just been balling. And also, another thing, that's something about the Raps. They've been dealing with injuries and during this whole 15-game win streak, and their role players have stepped up big time. The role players, that's something that I've noticed about the Raptors role players. They always step up when their players are injured. They always do what they gotta do to take care of business to get that W. So big ups to all their role players. So let's talk about Spicy P. So basically, Spicy P right now is literally he's averaging 22 points a game, 8 rebounds. He's shooting 44% from the field. He's shooting a little bit. He's a little underwhelming from the 3-point line, which makes it even more impressive because he's not shooting the 3-ball well, and he's still getting his buckets. He's still getting his numbers. Obviously, the whole team is playing great team defense. If the team has the 2nd best defense in the league, I'm gonna just be honest. Another big reason for the success of this team is Fred VanVleet, Mini Drake. I think this dude needs to be put in the running for most improved player because this dude has just been out of control. He's shooting great from 3, 43% from 3. He's averaging 7 assists, 16 points. This dude right here literally went from being a role player off the bench to being like a very, very, very serviceable starter. He's all of his totals are up. So big goes to VanVleet though for having a big season. The dude stepped up big time when they need him. Also, Kyle Lowry, Mr. Reliable, Mr. Buffet eating man, been balling too, averaging 18 points in this 15-game stretch. Also, I know he got injured. But like I said, also Serge Ibaka's been balling. Marc Gasol, all these dudes have just been playing great. Obviously, they're on a 15-game win streak. It's just nice to see though because a lot of people were just hating on the Raps. Like I called it at the beginning of the season. I said the Raps would be a top 4 team in the East. But I know a lot of people were like, "Oh, the Raps, they dead. No Kawhi, they dead. This team gonna suck. Blah 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 blah." And I was just like, "Wait, how is this team gonna suck?" They literally just they just have the dude that won the most improved player. Like, how is this team gonna suck? The whole team's literally the same team, just minus Kawhi. Yes, mind you, Kawhi is a great player. Like, Kawhi's amazing. But Pascal Siakam has been, like, killing it. So he's been showing he's worth that contract. I'm glad that I was right about the Raps, though. Being a top 4 seed, they're literally sitting second in the East. The East is pretty damn hard conference this year. There's, like, 4 really good teams. The C's, the Bucks, the Raps. No, never mind. 3. Well, the Heat. The Heat are really good as well. There you go. That's the 4th team. I was going to say the Sixers. Yikes, dude. The Sixers are a dumpster fire right now. We're not even going to get into that team. I'm going to be here all night talking massive shit about the Sixers. I don't want to do that. Even though some of you will love it, because I know some of you that listen to the pod hate the Sixers. Andre. But, yeah. But yeah, what else can I say about the Raps, man? 4th best net rating in the league, 2nd best defense in the league, top 5 offense. Dudes are just killing it, man. That's pretty much it about the Raps. I'm glad that those dudes are playing great, by the way. Like, no hate. Like, a lot of people were kept doubting this team, saying this team was gonna suck. So I'm glad they're proving all the fucking haters wrong. They're showing all the haters the fuck up. And they're just getting buckets and getting W's. Hopefully my C's do see them in the second round, because I know that series will not disappoint. That series will literally be fucking amazing. So I hope they do play in the second round. I think the series will be fire, dude. It'll be a 7-game series up to whoever wins, whoever has home court takes a dub. But yeah, enough on the Raps. Let's talk about the Super Bowl. Alright, so basically, that Super Bowl was pretty weird. I picked the Niners to win. I'm going to be honest, I thought the Niners had it in the bag. Like, I didn't watch the Super Bowl, mind you. I was sleeping all day because I work nights. So, like, I woke up, and it's like the third quarter, and I see the Niners are up like 20-10 after the third. And I'm like, 20-10? This defense isn't going to give up a fucking another touchdown and a field goal. This game's over. Dude, no fucking joke. I go in the shower. Like, right before I go in the shower, they score a touchdown. So it's what, 20... No, it wasn't even 2010. It was like 23. It was like something like that. I go in the shower, and then it come out, it's like 2017. And then I'm like, I think the Niners are going to get another score. I'm like, okay, well, I come back, and then I leave to work. It's still 2010. By the time I get to work, it's 24-20. I'm just like, what the fuck just happened? I literally did not see the Niners giving up those 3 touchdowns. I did not see that coming. I don't think anybody saw that coming. Like, it's like I said, it's hard to bet against Mahomes, but against the best defense in the league, I did not see that coming. So big ups to Mahomes for finding a crack in their defense, because, dude, that kid was clutch. Also, so big ups to the Chiefs for winning a Super Bowl. I know they hadn't won a Super Bowl in like 50 years or something like that. So big ups to the KC fans. I'm glad you guys won a Super Bowl. And yeah, the Niners choked. I understand why they just didn't pound the ball. That's all they had to do. They were winning by a touchdown and a fucking field goal. They just kept pounding the ball. Oh, and also that's something I had said. I had told some of my buddies, I was like, I feel like Garoppolo's gonna choke. Garoppolo has not. They've been hiding him the whole time. They have not used the man at all during the whole playoffs. No games were on his shoulders. It was all about the run game. The run game literally carried him to the damn finals. The run game and the defense carried him to the Super Bowl. When they needed Garoppolo to make plays, he could not make the plays. Let's just be honest. He couldn't get first downs. He couldn't make the plays. He got picked. Garoppolo choked. Safe to say. And the Niners. The Niners should be the Super Bowl champs. All they had to do was run the ball the whole time, but they went away from the run. So they fucking shit the bed there. Basically, that's the take on the Super Bowl. Since I didn't really give a shit because my team wasn't playing in it. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will catch you guys later. I'm going to get out of here. I want to go back to sleep because I do work tonight. I hope all you guys have a great day. Don't forget to follow the pod on Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Spotify. I am going to try to have a guest soon on the pod. My buddy Andre. But like right now, our schedules on the weekends are kind of shitty. Like I gotta kind of plan it out with my boy so I can get him on the pod. Also, I've been trying to get the lifelong Laker fan, but my boy's been hella busy. My boy's going to school to be an engineer. Also, Dr. Gabe has been slacking. I've been telling Dr. Gabe to come on the pod with me for a while, but he too busy doing it big, Mr. PhD. Just kidding, y'all, but yeah, I'm gonna try to get Dr. Gabe on the pod as well. But hope you guys enjoy this one. Take care. Don't forget to follow the pod. I hope you guys have a great day today. I know it's rough. Working during the week always sucks. But hang in there, boys. Also, I got fucking PTO coming up, so fuck yeah. Alright, guys. Have a good day. Take care.